We're live. I always like to give it a couple extra seconds because like sometimes there's a delay, and also I like that everyone that watches hears this part where I go. I like to give it a few seconds. And actually there was this podcast that I used to listen to called The Dollop, where they used to do this thing where they would always have this intro that would kind of end in the same way, but you never know when he was going to end. So for example, when I'm talking to you guys, what they don't know is that I'm actually about to go, welcome to Gio Stream Shows, episode 13. My name is Gio Yaquinto, and with me I have my good friends, wonderful Atlanta area musicians, The Devil and his Advocates, but they also have personal names. You guys want to go through your names?
Yeah. I'm Bain Griffith.
I'm Sarah Macaroni. Yes, that's my real last name.
I'm Destyn, like the beach.
Darius Hawkins.
I heard that mics work better when you wrap your whole hand around them. So Darius, with a good technique on that.
Solid.
So shall we get started? This is an original song of y'all's.
Cool.
What's it called?
This is Gon' Get It.
Gon' Get It.
Gon' Get It.
And it's spelled with an
sir.
I in get, right?
Yeah, get.
As it should be.
GAWNGIT. It. Gon' Get It.
Appropriate.
Yeah, right? I thought that was fun. All right. Everyone good? Shut your mouth, get back in the house. You don't know what you were talking about. We are some real mean kids who don't care what you did. We came a long way to play. Gon' get it. 3 a.m. who's knocking at my door? Rumor has it that you want in some more. You try to tease me, but I ain't that easy, mama, no way. You came a long way to play. Gon' get it. Don't mind the word I say. It's been too long since I have changed my ways. I bought my soul from the company, so but when they broke it, told me they won't take my refund no more.
Don't listen to him, he's out of his mind.
Come party with me to have a good time.
We are no good together.
But together we're better than ever. We came a long way to play, and we're gonna get paid now.
Gonna get paid now. Come and tell me, baby, tell me how you feel.
Holler if you want, 'cause I can sex appeal.
The course,
No remorse. By the way you're looking, I can tell you one of those. I know you don't want to hear from me. I'll only settle for you. Yeah. Welcome to the show now.
That's such a good song. So I met these wonderful people at a local Atlanta bar called Smith Soul Bar.
Yes.
At an open mic that we will be continuing to do weekly, hopefully in the future.
Hopefully soon. I
Hopefully
can't wait to
soon.
get back to
Darius, have you heard anything back from them as far as whether that's starting soon?
I have not.
All right. Well, but the first time I heard y'all play, I heard that song and I was like, oh, these cats, these cats. I don't know if cats is the right word for y'all, but these players, this band,
Cool cats.
doing some
I'll
cool
take
stuff.
cats.
Yeah. So while I'm gonna switch out my guitars, one thing that I'd be interested in to hear, because when I listen to y'all, I hear youth and young manhood era Kings of Leon. So I'd be interested to know some of y'all's inspirations as far as musical artists go. Like, who were some of the people that you listened to when you were young, or even recently, that have crafted how you go about making music?
Well, I grew up like listening to a lot of like I played bass to start off with, and so like I grew up with a lot of Chili Peppers kind of influence kind of realm, and I guess that's not really reflected a lot in my current style, but the kind of like the modern alt country kind of realm. In high school, I started listening to a lot of Wilco, and recently it's been kind of the Tyler Childers, Sturgill Simpson kind of realm, and honestly, I've loved those guys compared to like a lot of the modern bro country kind of realm. Bro, oh my God, just trucks, man, just trucks and beer and.
And beer and trucks.
Excuse me, I don't know.
What about cats? All right.
Yeah, cats. That's what I was referring to. What about you guys? What do y'all listen to?
Man, I go all over the place. Been doing a bunch of Neil Young and stuff lately.
Really?
I feel like, okay, so you're talking about that modern country feel. I feel like most of the people that I listen to or that are real big right now, you take your Mumford & Sons kind of people, I feel like a lot of that group of folks is just trying to, like, get back to where Neil Young was at in 1970s. Like, you listen to that early stuff, and the influence on today's music is just all over it.
Well, you know, my dad was actually a producer, and he produced an album, Bluegrass.
Whoa, okay, cool.
Yeah, and you know, obviously bluegrass is still around. It's not like bluegrass is completely gone now, but I feel like if you took bluegrass and plugged it into an amplifier and turned up the distortion, that's kind of in the area of where y'all are getting toward.
We kind of had that idea of like that's part of the bass too, is like looking like a bluegrass band, and you show up and people expect, oh, there's something like that, and then you don't play bluegrass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you guys have any musical influence you wanted to share?
Honestly, I, believe it or not, love Lady Gaga. I don't know if that...
I mean, you can love who you love. We're not here to hate on
Well,
Lady
I mean,
Gaga.
people, when I say Lady Gaga, a lot of people just think, you know, the 2000s Lady Gaga, like poppy, but if you really take a deep look...
Listen, Lady Gaga's got way
amazing.
more money than any of
Strong
us.
voice.
So I do this a lot on the show, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Lady Gaga, you are formally invited to be on Gio's stream shows if you so desire, at request of our wonderful friend here. So just let me know. Hit me up, gioyaquinto@gmail.com. I'll have my secretary get back to you within a week. You know, I won't make you too long. Make you wait too long. But yeah, Lady Gaga's great.
Yeah, and she's like incredible at piano. I remember seeing in one video where like she was playing piano and then she like kicked her foot up and was like playing piano with her foot as well. It blew my mind. It gave me like a new appreciation for her.
She's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Darius? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like music.
I have a good friend who I love to play with, and he has a quote that I just love, and he was like, "I don't like songs, I like music." It's like, as far as playing, he doesn't like to play songs, but he loves to play music. And he's amazing, so he gets to say whatever he wants. But
Right.
yeah.
But that sounds prophetic. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I have a man.
This gets deep.
So how about, speaking of songs, how about an original song or two of mine? Yeah?
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be
So
awesome.
speaking of playing at Smith's Bar, this is one that I've played many, many times at Smith's Bar. So much so that our good friend Jack Hamill, shout out to Jack Hamill, has requested it on my live streams in the past, which is cool when your friends are requesting your songs. So the cool thing about Atlanta is we just have like a vast array of performers of all different styles, you know? Like
It's slap filled with talent. And like we're based out of like 45 minutes outside of Atlanta, but so
yeah, what city?
Carrollton.
Carrollton.
Yeah, and so like, but coming to Atlanta and just seeing how much talent there is, like it's really inspiring. And like
East Coast
like
LA,
meeting
man.
you, it's a great. Atlanta's a great city.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, this is an original song of mine called New York City Queen. Up when she's in the street, catch her in the subway, look, but she won't see. She's got got a style that doesn't come for free, and if it takes a while, it's worth the waiting. If she hears a cat call, she won't bite her tongue. She shouts in the night, fall out you on the run. When in her graces, life can be so fun, and when your evening is over, hers has just begun. New York City Queen, 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 yo, New York City Queen. Oh, she will take you out the finest company, buy you a shot and down it like honey, bite in her lips so naturally sexy, and in the morning she's gone, she's got somewhere to be. Hey, said you think New York is just a place, you see the light seduction in her face, big city dream she showed you could come true, and now you're here in New York City living like they do. Hey, New York City Queen, New York City Queen, New York City Queen, New York City Queen. Changes everything, changes everything, changes everything, yo, New York City Queen. She's got you like a fiend, got you like a fiend, changes everything, yo, New York City Queen. She could be your dream, but she's got you like a fiend, changes everything, yo, New York City Queen. Cause she's a New York woman, she don't take no shit. She's a New York woman, she knows who she is. She's a New York woman on 8th Avenue. She's a New York woman and she don't need you. Hey! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Oh! What? Take her to a French press poem, she reads slow, acting like it's timeless, we know you gotta go. She's got a kindness, leaves you warm, also you say thank you, your highness, as she shows you the door. In her is particularity, spends all of this just living cause she's free. Likes you a while, seems like it's meant to be, and when she breaks your little heart, you'll hate the city. New York City Queen, New York City Queen, New York City Queen, New York City Queen. Changes everything, changes everything. New York City Queen, yo, New York City Queen. Cause she's a New York woman, she don't take no shit. She's a New York woman, she knows who she is. She's a New York woman on 8th Avenue. She's a New York woman and she don't need you. Where will she be when you need her? The city, she is a heart eater. Your love, you will never complete her. Loyalty, she is your leader. Yeah. Where will she be when you need her? The city, she is a heart eater. Your love, you will never complete her. Loyalty, she is your leader. All right, everybody, y'all know the words by now. Let's all take it out together. New York City Queen, 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 keep that going. New York City Queen, New York City Queen, New York City Queen. Say what now? New York City Queen, 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 yo, New York City Queen. Hey.
Heck yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I love that song
That's
so
a
much.
fun
Like,
one.
whenever you sent the list of the songs that we were doing, I was really excited. That one.
Hey, I'm glad to hear, man. I know that's a favorite of Darius.
Very much so.
Yeah, as you can tell by his drum magicianry, you will use every piece of your kit in that song, I think. So I especially appreciate the use of the, what is it, a clav technically, or is that a wood block? But it's made of plastic. That's deceptive, and I don't appreciate it.
That plastic one.
That plastic. What, collared block? Let's call it a block. Okay, let's call it a block. Did you know that I'm still Jenny from the block? I used to have a little. Now I still don't have that much. But I still know where I came from. All right.
Also invited on the podcast.
Also invited to the podcast. Gio Stream Shows. Is that Gwen Stefani?
J-Lo.
J-Lo
Hey,
and Gwen
J-Lo.
Stefani, you're both invited by the transitive property.
Two totally different people.
No, yeah, you're right.
First
I
one
can't
here
even-
gets a leg up on the others.
I mean, what if Lady Gaga and J-Lo both came on the same day?
Boom.
Would
Wait,
you
did we
could-
say Did I say J-Lo too?
Isn't that
Yeah.
Okay.
J-Lo is Jenny from the block?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that I guess the J and the
Yeah.
J. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. You know, I can't be the sharpest. You know,
Get it together, Gio.
I'm literally. Well, look at my edges; they're fuzzy,
it
so I can't be
together,
sharp.
Gio.
You're sharp and beautiful, Gio.
Oh,
so
thank
it's
you.
like
See,
you're
see
fine.
these kind people we have here in Atlanta. You got East Coast LA. Actually, I was gonna say move here. Nobody moved to Atlanta.
No,
There's too
no.
many.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're good. We're
We
good.
don't need you.
We don't. But you can
Unless
tune
you're
into
cool.
Gio Stream
Enjoy the
Shows.
stream right now, but
Yeah,
just
you
don't-
can enjoy the stream.
Yeah.
Wish you lived in Atlanta. Wish you were friends with us.
Yeah.
And you can drop us a tip. There is a link down below, that
Donate.
paypal.me, that goes an equal split between all my wonderful musicians here who have driven all the way from Carrollton to be here. Not to mention the Mosaic group running our sound and video. I know it just looks like we just appear here and there's not a lot of work put into it, but trust us, there's a lot going on around us. There's cable rivers. There's mixing, there's harmonies, there's emails that aren't read ahead of time. It's just a lot that goes in to these
Beautiful
stream
lights.
shows.
Yeah, like we got lights here. Like this is impressive.
Okay, so let's do another one of my originals, and I'll put away this here acoustic guitar.
All right.
That's right now. This one's called Beautiful Hell, and it is very different than the last one. I don't wanna change you. I don't wanna change you. No, it's not right for me to tell you I love you. Disaster is sentiment laced with oncoming despair. Out of your soul there's a light and it's bright, shining right through. One perfect moment I'll tell you what I wouldn't dare. Cause I don't wanna change you, my beautiful head. I don't wanna change you, my beautiful head. I don't wanna change you, my beautiful head. I don't wanna change you, my beautiful. Caressing the skin, such a lovely sensation. Fragrant and fickle as rosebuds that break in the wind. Refreshing, addictively sober in subtle elation. beautiful hell. Please don't let me change you, my beautiful hell. I can never change. I could never change you, my beautiful hell. I don't wanna change you, my beautiful. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I've never had another vocalist on that song. I'm gonna have to write. I'm gonna have to use your vocals on that song. No. Oh, that was awesome. I don't want to change that. I don't want to change.
I don't want to change that.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that felt good. All right, well let's get to know our friends here a little bit. I know that all musicians and performers and creatives right now have learned to adapt to do other things because coronavirus doesn't like performers. It attacked all, and I'm a bartender too, so all the things that I do, coronavirus was like sit down.
You're done.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about. I'm sorry. I'm the least essential. I am the most superfluous person you could ever imagine. So I want to talk a little bit about kind of some of the things that we do besides make music. And you guys are a really interesting bunch. You've got some really cool things. I'll start it off, and that is I am a logistics manager and outreach coordinator for the Mosaic Group, which is an awesome company that you should check out online right now, cdmosaic.com. We do video, we do audio, we do streaming, do you want to have a live stream that sounds and looks like this? I know you do. You want to have someone working and manning and mixing your stream? And then besides that, I do other things. Well, hey, it's not shitty. I mean, it is shitty because I just started it. You fake it till you make it.
No. I'm an essential worker.
Oh, are you essential?
Yes.
Tell us more.
I have documents proving it. I'm a forklift operator for Post cereal. People need their cereal
Yeah, we can't go without
during this time. What are you gonna do when you wake up with no cereal, huh? Okay.
anarchy. It would be anarchy without cereal. If I don't get my Cocoa Puffs, oh my god.
Yes,
But the real question is, what if we keep making the cereal but don't have the milk?
No, he has the milk here. This is
Ooh.
he has the milk. I have the cereal.
Teamwork makes the dream work and makes breakfast happen.
Bain?
So I grew up on a farm, and then I moved to Athens for about a decade, and I was worked in music venues and different bars, and then about a year and a half ago, I moved back to the family farm. So now I'm like straight farmer, and straight farmer, like day job farmer, and then at night I go play music.
There's definitely been times when I've communicated with you like over Snapchat or text message or video or whatever, and then you've been literally on a tractor, like in a field, and I'm like, man, this guy's not playing. He's straight farmer. This is not a joke.
Like, I'll get back with you soon. I got some hay to cut right now or something.
And you guys have some really cool videos online that I would recommend everyone check out on social media, on YouTube. I've probably accounted for 100 of the streams of those getting ready for this show this week. But you have one where you're in front of a big field of cows while you're doing your song, Gonna Get It. And it reminds me of that one really old. You guys know that video of the trombone player in the field of cows?
Yes. Yeah, where they come over the hill.
Yeah,
and they're like, what is this?
So do cows actually like music? Live music?
Oh, they ran away.
They ran away?
But like, they stayed there for a little bit. They stayed
did,
there for a little,
once
long
we
enough to have
turned
an
around,
audience.
they were gone.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they hung out with us for a little while, and then they realized we didn't have food, so they're like, okay, we're just gonna mosey on. Like,
Well, you know, in the world of social media, it's all about like a good tagline will get you like viewers. So we're gonna go check out the video that made the cows run away.
Actually, I found like a news source on Facebook, and I reached out to him. I was like, hey, I like everything you've posted, and we made this video not too long ago, and it was us playing in front of cows, and maybe there's like some sort of narrative you can make about how performers are looking for auxiliary audiences. And they, and they actually ended up posting it, and it got like 9,000 views. So like,
that's so cool.
Yeah, so like it just the ability to like reach out to outside sources was nice, and it actually ended up being like a good outlet for us.
I tried to do a similar thing in that I'm from the city of Savannah, and I wrote a song called Savannah Grammar, which is all about the city. So I approached the like city planning commission or the committee, and I was like, hey guys, I have this song about your city. Do you want to like utilize it, or maybe give me some money? And they're like, no, we could give a shit about your shitty song. So what do you guys do besides music?
You go, girl. You want me to go? All right. I was serving at a wonderful barbecue restaurant, but since all this stuff happened, we had to shut down, unfortunately. So right now I'm just doing music, hanging out, and waiting for something to change, you know, waiting for the new normal. But music is great, and it's a big part of my life. So
yeah, I was a bartender at State Farm Arena, so I feel you. My income went goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
And as for me, I had set up all of my jobs. I was working with a staging company that actually works out of State Farm Arena and does staging for that kind of stuff, and had gotten trained up from them, had just gone through the orientation process 2 weeks before their office just closed its doors entirely, and I have not heard back from them since. I guess I'm still technically employed, but I don't think they're doing anything in the foreseeable future. And then since the Corona thing, I ended up getting a job back at a place I used to work at making cornhole boards. So that's a random deal. I print all the graphics on cornhole boards, and in my free time train up to do lighting on Grand MA software.
I feel like you one day sat down and went, what are all the jobs that no one would think of that I could possess? What skills could I learn that everyone will go, huh?
Cornhole boards.
Cornhole boards, really?
Yeah, like not just a couple. It's like a $4 million a year business.
Well,
like
it makes
just
sense.
Our company. Like
it's one of those things where like you tell somebody that and they're going to go, I mean, there are a lot of cornhole players out there.
Cornhole boards.
But weren't we talking about New Country guys earlier? That's the cornhole players. It's,
right. Yeah, just good outdoor activities.
Trucks and cornhole.
Yeah, man. People love it.
I'm going to toot Destyn's horn for a second. Like, he has a wedding venue. That
also
like,
got a wedding venue.
Yep. And
what?
It's a castle. Like no joke. It's a legitimate castle and it's beautiful. What's the name of it?
The Castle at Wildwood Gardens. You can check that out on Facebook, or I think they have Instagram and other stuff. I don't manage it. I just helped build it, and I cut the grass.
Cornhole and cut grass and
I
own
cut
a castle.
the grass and make cornhole boards. I take care of my ducks, and that's it.
Wow.
Ducks are in a row.
I don't know if they heard that through your mic, but Darius said the ducks are in a row.
They
All
do
the
get
ducks
in a
are
row
swimming in the
sometimes.
water.
It's super cute, man. They'll be looking at you.
Well, I think that an appropriate way to respond to all the jobs that you have would be for us to leave a message to your company that hosts venues. So if we were to leave a message, what do you guys think that message would sound like?
Can we show them? Can we show them what that might sound like?
It's up to you, man.
Hey, I've got all the money I owe you.
This next one we're going to play is called Left a Message.
Oh, I did a
Oh, that was a transition. Oh, my God. That was a good one. You're a great host, Gio.
I'll be here off stream. It's my house.
All right.
Did you see if I left a message? Never learned from my mistakes. I'm done with saying second guessing. Done drove so long, I done forgot what state I'm in. I done heard all about your other men, just don't understand what it is that I ain't got. Don't go counting on that wishing well. What a lousy way to spend your time. Oh, but boy, your mama was wildfire. She was known to burn everything inside. Oh, but boy, your mama was wildfire. So grab your horses and set them free and run for miles. Don't know why I'm so nervous. Don't know why I keep staring. Can't you see I don't need no sympathy, 'cause I'm high on regret. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Don't know why I keep staring. Anyway, can't you see I don't need no sympathy, 'cause I'm high on regret. Settle down, child. I don't know what you were expecting me to say. You ain't welcome around here no more. Light 'em up,
Set 'em free.
I don't want no part of your necessity. You ain't welcome around here no more. Your mama was wildfire. She was known to burn everything inside. Ah, but boy, your mama was wildfire. So grab your horses and set 'em free and run for miles. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Don't know why I keep staring. Can't you see I don't need no sympathy, 'cause I'm high on regret. I know why I'm so nervous. Don't know why I keep staring. Can't you see I don't need no sympathy, 'cause I'm high on regret.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, mwah, mwah. Tasty. Tasty like a fresh mozzarella.
I really like that note you hit, like leading into the pre-chorus on that one. On the second pre-chorus. You just have fun. That was good. Good job. Good job. Good job, team. And your licks on top of that.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like the addition.
I felt like I was in an Italian restaurant.
Yeah? Really? That made you feel like Italy?
I felt the same way.
Really?
Kind of scene.
What? It was a good Italian restaurant. We're not talking Olive Garden. We're talking like
fancy. We're talking fancy.
we're fancy. Creme de la creme. Fogo de Chão's Brazilian, but I believe in we apologize to Brazil. They got the meats. Well, you know that.
I thought that was Arby's.
They do. That is Arby's. Hey, you got me. You got me on the Arby's quote. Yeah, Arby's and Fogo de Chão are definitely the same place. I'm pretty sure that they would enjoy our advertising them as such.
We're the same, we swear.
Yeah, and Fogo de Chão, if you want to hook us up with some free dinner vouchers for promoting y'all in Arby's.
With J-Lo and Lady Gaga.
Yeah, with J-Lo and Lady Gaga. And that last song makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I'm sure that there are some lyrics in it that would make you feel sad. I don't know there's too many lyrics for me to hear them all at once. Darius loves that song. Darius, you love all the songs that we play. That one in particular.
Is this song in the backstory? I'm trying to think about like when I had like a 4-month period where I was 26 and I had just got my heart broken for the first time.
Oh, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, because normally it had been where like I was the one that had broken the hearts.
Those cows never stood a chance.
No, man, Betsy. Oh man, she just left. And I guess that like that. I guess that was not so much about the breakup, but just sometimes I get anxious, I guess. And I feel like our phones make us all more anxious than we would have been like 30 years ago, say. So and just like, why am I always so freaking nervous of being around people? But I don't know. Honestly, since moving back to the farm and like it's helped some, but there's still that level of anxiety that I feel like we all deal with all the time. And I don't know why that is. Is it because we just look at our phones and
well, disconnecting to nature. I had a chance recently to completely just break away from my phone for a full day, which sounds like it's not a big deal, but ever since COVID has happened, I'm on social media all the time. Yeah. I'm also watching the news all the time. Like I'm very much trying to be involved, and that's also a lot of times the only way we can contact people. Mm-hmm. So completely breaking myself from my phone for a day was such a healing thing.
Yeah, sounds great.
So, I mean, I envy you a lot of times living in the country. That's a beautiful thing.
Well, see, but even like zipping around on the tractor, I still have that addiction though. So like while I'm zipping around on the tractor, like Facebook or like Instagram or Snapchat. Like,
so what we're saying is, if you live in Carrollton and you see Bain on a tractor, get the fuck away from him.
Yeah,
he's going to run you over, and then Instagram post it.
I actually drove my tractor to the liquor store the other day, and I felt
you did.
So American.
Of course you did.
I felt so American. I was like, this is the way it needs to be.
John Deere himself couldn't have done it any better. I know.
And he's invited.
And he's John Deere. You're officially invited, and you don't even have to play. You can just sit on a tractor in the back and do.
Oh man, that'd be
great. What are we at right now? Lady Gaga, J-Lo, Gwen Stefani, and
Arby's.
Arby's,
Fogo de Chão, and John Deere.
No, we're not. No one's suing Gio Stream Shows.
No.
Everything we say is with love and affection.
Yeah, we want them here.
And also about fictional characters, mostly.
Yeah, we'll talk
entirely
about
fictional characters.
Yeah, we're making these people up. Whether we need one of those disclaimers.
The South Park, all characters. Like
despite having the exact same name.
Yeah.
But Bain, you actually brought up something that I think is worth discussing. What kind of things do you guys miss from your childhood? Because for me, the first thing that comes up that after you talked is being not connected to my phone all the time. Like I feel like people were outside more. I feel like people were connected to the people in their immediate circle more. And I will say, recently I've seen more people out biking and walking and doing things like that. So it kind of feels like there's a resurgence of real life happening, which is bueno.
Right. I don't know, like I kind of miss like childhood ignorance and like it being acceptable, like not knowing things, and that's all right. Because sometimes I catch myself when I don't know something. I've been trying to get better at this, but if I don't know something, even if it's something stupid, like have you seen that movie? Like my dumb ego will be like, yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it. Like why do I do that? Like it's dumb, and I'm trying to like catch myself. And
I miss parades.
Parade. Ooh, that's a good one.
Go by. That's the thing.
Parades are going to be like completely broken now because of COVID. I think.
I want a band, floats.
I've always wanted to
You guys
play
ran. We're
in
here.
something like a parade, have a band on like a flatbed trailer, and you just power the thing with some external power or batteries
Yeah.
or something, and just cruise down.
There was a really cool thing on the news of a group here in Atlanta, actually, that was doing they were hauling a boat with a truck, and then there was a band in the boat playing during COVID, like trying to bring music to people.
Yeah.
I went to a music festival, and they had a band that was, they called it the roving stage, but it was basically like if you took a delivery truck, like a big box truck, and then had just built a little fence around, like taking the box off, built a little fence around it, and like it was raised up like a stage. And this truck would just drive through the campground while you'd just be chilling at your campground, and all of a sudden one of the headlining bands is just like, they just park and they just chill out and play 2 songs, and then they drive on to like somewhere else.
That's so cool. That's a really cool tradition, is not only parades but musical parades. And it actually, I don't want to say it originated there, but there's a huge culture of that in New Orleans. And I went to Voodoo Music Festival, and it's like specifically jazz, like or not jazz, but you know what I'm saying, like the
It's New Orleans.
Yeah, there you go. And the horns players and the guys carrying the big drums. And when I was at Voodoo Festival, a jazz band parade marched through the festival as the other acts were happening, and my drunk, messed up ass was just like, yeah, and I just followed them along for a little while,
That's awesome. Just be like, I'm part of this now.
Oh, yeah, I'm included, and you guys are included too. I can't invite all of you because as we discussed earlier, no more people in Atlanta. But thanks for being here.
What about you, Sarah? What do you miss from your childhood?
I miss like getting excited by tiny things, like getting likes on a status on Facebook. Like I got my Facebook when I was like 9, and I like lied about my age. But like little stuff like that, like I miss stuff like that. Like things aren't that exciting anymore. You got to go like way above and beyond to be excited.
I'm over here
about
like,
things.
let me get some more comments.
Yeah, right. Do you still have a level of that? Because I feel like even like I don't know. I think I was like 9th grade whenever I started my Facebook, and even today when I get likes, I still feel that. Like, and I imagine it's not the same. It's not the same as like whenever I was that age. But even today, whenever I post something and like I see comments like, "Oh my God, people are like responding to me," and like so, I feel like there's still that level. But I do agree, it feels more null or like less potent as it once was.
Yeah, I mean, like, maybe I just used the wrong example, but I like can remember one specific event where I had my friends over, and we did like a TVH video, like for a TVH, and we would like put a video on us and just stay up all night with our eyeliner and our like straight bangs and just telling people like what we think of them, and it was like the most fun thing ever. And I couldn't do that now and have fun. Like, I just, I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'd still have fun wearing eyeliner and having my straight bangs in front of
Can
a
we
video.
do one of those?
Yeah.
Like those
Maybe
this
Gio
group?
Stream Show episode 200. That'll be our celebration. You guys will come back from touring across Japan or whatever you're doing at that time. Did we have anyone who didn't mention what they love about their childhood, what they miss from their childhood? Darius? Yeah. Parade. That's right. Yeah. You kicked it off, he says. Oh. Segue.
There's good teamwork there.
Teamwork makes a dream.
Well, Carrie, what do you miss?
Our sound engineer. He's going to put in the comments what thing he loves. And speaking of comments, since Darius wants me to mention again,
No problem.
the PayPal link is below us in the. It's weird. I can point down and point to text. That's how the internet works. Because in my world, I'm just pointing at the floor. But I think we should play a song since that's what we're here doing and all that good stuff. You guys have another original for us, don't you?
Yeah, let me double check my tuning real quick.
Let's double check his tuning.
Yeah.
And that our sound engineer is going to turn him down while he does that because he's a
Cool, we're good.
professional. Because what a monster! What a monster, truly. Shout out to Mosaic Group, Carrie Durham, always making it smooth like butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are ready. It sounds
good.
real good. He says.
Cool.
All right, well,
Awesome.
we're gonna have to take his word for it because we're all plugged in here. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
This one's called Drum Me Down. All right. Be wary about speed. Drum Me Down. don't know why I even try. Never learned a lesson, but I'll be alright. You know the coast, it's in a coast. Fall in love again and then it's right back to remotes. She said,
Don't look now, but we're gaining speed. I do all the things to satisfy your every need. Don't you fight, just close your eyes. Drink some of this poison so you'll make it through the night.
Then she took me down and she spun me all around. Honey, better learn to play nice. 'Cause when you mess around with half them boys in town, honey, better play your cards right. I know just what I saw, and I hope you get carried away. So now I'll speak for one and all, and I hope you get carried away. Yeah, you're stronger than the whiskey drinking, I won't stop. Yeah, I hope you get carried away. So when you look back, you can see the pain that you brought, and I hope you're there to stay. And then she took me down and she spun me all around. Honey, better learn to play nice. 'Cause when you mess around with half them boys in town, honey, better play your cards right. Just don't seem fair, but I guess that's alright. Go ahead, cut your nails, trim your hair to prepare for the man that ain't me. Why won't you stay? Well, at least for the night. Maybe I can finally find the words to convince you that we're doing just fine. Holy Ghost, you were wrong again. Oh, no, I don't need you, but I could surely use a friend. Holy Ghost, you were wrong again. Oh, no, I don't need you, but I could surely use a friend. And then she took me down and she spun me all around. Honey, better learn to play nice. 'Cause when you mess around with half them boys in town, honey, better play your cards right. And then she took me down and she spun me all around. Honey, better learn to play nice. 'Cause when you mess around with half them boys in town, honey, better play your cards right.
Yeah, that is a long-standing tradition in the performances of Bain, is that a string will break. It is a string. You just want to use my guitar for the next one?
Yeah, would you mind if I use
Yeah.
your guitar?
Can you unplug? Or
Yeah,
turn
am I
this
gonna
up?
unplug?
And
Yeah,
as
this time.
you know, and we just gotta continuously keep things changing.
I need 6 guitars to just swap out.
Yeah, well, one day we're gonna be at that point. One day we're gonna be at that point where we've just got not only that, different tunings just on the side, and you've got a guy that comes and hands you the next one. Wouldn't that be great? And spray. That sounds like a positive thing. That would be such a wonderful thing in life. And with all the negative things that are happening out in the world right now, especially here in Atlanta, shout out to Rashad Brooks and his memory and making sure that that nothing happens in vain. Who's judging The Voice? I'm not sure. I was in the middle of a very serious declaration about someone that died. Oh, no, I'm just messing with you. It's okay. Who is hosting The Voice? If you're hosting The Voice, you're formally invited to Gio's Stream Shows, any episode. Along all the really serious stuff I was just talking about, do we have any messages of positivity that we want to share with everybody? If you can send one thing out to everybody. I have a friend named Jessica Ross. Shout out to Jessica Ross, who did a really cool thing where she had like a whole day of positivity happening where she just like had a bunch of people record thoughts and memos and just, sharing any love and peace you can send out into the world. If your screen is black, don't worry, we know. We're working on it. We're just trying to keep things mysterious. So if I were to send out one message of positivity out to everyone, I think it would be that you are capable. And that is just that, like, I know a lot of times things are in the way and it seems like there's so many obstacles between you and whatever it is you want to do or who you want to be or what you want to achieve. And I just think that humans are really exemplary, incredible beings. I just want to let y'all know that you have the power to create your own destiny and manifest your destiny and change whatever thing you want to change and become who you want to become. Thanks.
I think something I've been trying to think about a lot recently is I've been trying to practice love because love isn't easy. And it's something that
loving is easy.
Well, it's just like, especially like how everything is real hot right now, and everyone's got like such a staunch opinion, and like everyone's entitled to their opinion, but like the ability to practice love it, because like it takes effort, and regardless of what side you fall on, like we're all still people, and it's I feel like people respond well to it if they see like you're like treating them as an individual and with love, like it's that's contagious, and maybe we could use a little bit more of that.
I hear that.
I concur.
You concur. Great. And do you guys have any more messages of positivity you want to share with the world?
On a positive note, Facebook and Instagram, well, I guess not Instagram, but Facebook and Twitter, it's not the real world. That's a completely, like, people, I feel like, 10 years ago when MySpace still existed, and in that transition period, like in that time, people kind of got that it wasn't the real world, and they kind of had a different feel about it. But as we all got more connected, I think it kind of, the gap closed there, and people kind of lost sight of, like, you get on there and you feel like everybody hates each other and the world's falling apart, and then you go outside and everything's okay.
Everything's great.
Just like, man, just go be okay. Go hang out with people. They all like you. You all like them. Everybody gets along when you're in person. It's just, the internet's not a real place. So just kind of keep
That's a nice sentiment. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
On a positive note.
I concur again.
I would just say just don't give up. Don't give up. Like, I know things get hard all the time, especially right now, but you just got to try to keep going, and don't beat yourself up too hard about things, and just relax. You can't really try to relax. I mean, I deal with that a lot. I don't know how to relax either.
Relax harder.
Just, just don't give up is basically the message I'm trying to say. So,
Darius, do you agree?
A third stamp of approval.
Wait, where was my stamp of approval? Dick.
Practice love. Practice love.
Practice love. Yeah. Did you have a positive message you want to share with everybody, Darius?
My brothers and sisters have said it.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Well, to keep a little levity in things, we're going to play a little game that we're going to have our engineer let us know if we have people checking in live. And if you're not watching live and you're not in the live chat, then you can post your answers post time. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Who Wore It Better. And we're going to talk about our facial hair. We have many different types of facial hair in the room. So, Destyn, if you will raise your hand and give a nice little model of your beard there.
It's just a straight up beard. It's called the Too Lazy to Shave.
And we're going to do a thing where whatever number beard you like more, you put that in the chat. So 1 is for Destyn, 2 is for Darius.
Dude, look at that smoothness. It's the chops,
He's got the chops on the side.
Chops.
He's got the mustache, the triangle. It is pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
That's good.
And, of course, for number 3, we have no beard. Clean shaven. clean
She
shaven.
shaved today, so
Yeah, she shaved earlier.
Yeah, I shaved right before I got here, actually.
Yeah, so nice clean shaven. On number 4, we have the farmer chops. Is that what we can call this?
You can call it, you can call it the farmer chops. Yeah, I've been calling it the Thud. Just the chops that connect to the mustache and a little dirt down here.
I dig it. And it reminds me. Did you guys play that fighter game where there was that Paul? Anyway, that's too remote. And number 5, we have the dirty Italian. Is the It's like it's trimmed, but it also like you're wondering why it's there, but also you kind of like it, and that's
it looks great.
You can't whisper during a podcast. What is it?
Slick.
So, Carrie, do we have anyone giving us a live update of whose mutton chops they like the most? No? All right, cool. Well, thanks for being so attentive and tuning in. You can leave it in the comments beyond. Well, just real quick. Number 1, raise your hand.
Oh. Yeah.
Number 2. Number 3. Number 4.
Hey.
Number 5. All right.
Is this going to be saved somewhere to where I can?
Yeah, you can check it out. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Periscope. It'll be on all the things. We got to put Destyn in. So we've got
Nah, he's talking about the camera in the corner.
special request.
The one you knocked over.
We've got this little phone right here in the corner has a I know. He wants to get Destyn in it. So bam, hey.
What up?
So
The Darius stream.
We've got one more song to share with everybody. So thanks for being here as always. Gio's Stream Show. I like to put on like a weird, funny voice. Well, Gio's Stream Show, episode 13. It's been such a pleasure to have you. Brought to you by our sponsors, Fogo de Chao and Arby's. They hate us. Like who?
You sound like Narwhal.
Narwhal? Like a narwhal?
He's like a guy that interviews musicians and like. No, I don't think Nardward is his name.
Narwhal is a strange name if that's his name. Narwhal, you're formally invited to. So this is a favorite of mine. It's a good old rock song from 90s, early 2000s, somewhere there, by a group called The Killers. So this is When You Were Young. Y'all ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old haze. You play forgiveness, watching now, here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagine when you were young. Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher now than ever before. I know we can make it if we take it slow. Let's take it easy now. Watch it go. We're burning down the highway skyline on the back of a hurricane that started turning when you were young. When you were young.
They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now, but you can dip your feet every once in a little while.
You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you
part.
Huh?
The
Yeah, you can't do it without that. If you,
Yeah,
you
you need
can't,
that. That was great.
can't have a little slide at the end. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. I know I had a great time. Did you guys have a great time?
Oh my God. Yes.
Thanks for having us.
His advocates.
Yeah, so do you guys want to maybe spell that out for the Instagrams and all that? And if you want to plug your handles or anything like that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah. On the Instagram is Thud _ THUD _ EhVul EhVul. And
One more time. That's
It's like a
Thud.
first name, last name kind of thing.
Yeah, Thud EhVul.
Thud _ EhVul.
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 EhVul. And you can find us on Facebook too at Thud EhVul.
And his advocates.
Yeah. I think if you
Yeah,
just type
it's
in
and
Thud-
advocates on Facebook.
Okay,
I think.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good old country southern wording for you.
Yeah, Thud
That's how we
EhVul.
spell.
And we'll be
Thud.
playing music around places when places allow music to be played
Truth.
around them again.
Truth.
And
Truly
Yeah.
prophetic.
yeah.
Truly prophetic. And as always, you can find me on all the interweb places at Gio Yaquinto. GIOYAQUINTO. If you can't spell it by now, then I don't know what. It's been quite an hour you've been watching us, so like get it together. It's like no brand loyalty there. I don't know. And please check out the Mosaic Group, cdmosaic.com. If you want to do a live stream that looks like this, if you need some help audio engineering, if you want to record your EP, photography, videography, blah 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 blah. Fogo de Chow, we out.